My name's Andrew. I'm at the Birmingham Clinic at the moment. In my life, I've always had poor quality hair. That's how I would describe my hair. I started going grey when I was about 18, and my hair has always been kind of very, very thin, very fine, and a little bit sparse. And just even in my early 20s, early 30s, it really just wasn't very good. And I quickly made the decision to actually shave my head. And to be honest, it really did improve my looks. I've been through phases where I've tried to regrow my hair, I've tried treatments like Regain and things like that. Not to so many great success, so I've actually, shaved my head again. Well, recently I've been doing some CrossFit and I ended up on a Vimeo video, and when I was watching myself on the video I actually kind of really noticed my head. I felt like I was exercising really well and I looked good, but my head, well, that was the big letdown. And I think my wife agreed as well. She's really quite nice about it, but she, it is sometimes something you have to accept. But then I actually heard about this treatment, and I looked at the pictures and the videos, and it looks really quite impressive. So that's why I'm here, because I think it will frame my face and improve my looks and my general well-being and the way I feel about myself. One of the problems I've had is not just been with thinning hair, but actually since I've actually shaved my head, I get this kind of strange situation, right, where the side of my head is actually kind of white and untanned. And obviously I do quite a lot of, I'm outside quite a lot running, and I tan quite deeply on the top of my head, but on the side it stays white. And somebody actually commented to me once and I've been wearing a helmet, and I was quite offended by it. Also on the back of my head, I've got some scars. They're fairly deep scars from something that happened to me when I was younger. And I would like to hide those a little bit. I found out about MHT from, I think I read it in a magazine first of all, and then I researched on the web. Well, my process involved heavily talking to my wife about it, right, and checking to see what she thought. And once I'd actually got like her acceptance, then it was straight away getting onto the clinic. I mean, obviously the fears that I have are mainly to do with pain. That's really the first worry, Obviously one of the other issues is acceptance afterwards. I know from looking at other people that generally leaving the clinic and walking outside will be fine because it just looks normal. It's just when I go back to the office and I look a little bit different than I did last time. I've actually been going through a plan. I've been speaking to just a few people I trust at the moment and telling them individually, trying to kind of gauge their reaction. And most people have, well, in fact all of them, have given me a fairly positive reaction. I think it'll be very good for my self-confidence. I mentioned earlier about framing my face, and I'd like to look like I've made the choice, not that I'm just bald. Okay, I do shave my head every day. I have actually made the choice. I'd like people to realise that I have made the choice. It's not a forced decision. Well, after coming here today and looking at all the pictures and talking to all the people, I'm absolutely really excited about coming for my first treatment. And that is actually totally genuine, because I actually am buzzing inside, about having this done. So I can't wait for this to happen.